For this video, I've got PowerShell side by side here with our Word document. In fact, I'm going to make PowerShell a little bit smaller so that you can see the whole screen there. There we go. Now what I want you to do is set up your console window to make some things a little bit easier for you on your particular screen. We're going to go up to this little icon up here in the upper left corner and click that and go down to Properties. Now on the Options tab, I want you to set the command history buffer to at least 200. Here's the command history section, and the buffer size right now is 50. I want that to be 200. What that means is, as I type commands, PowerShell will remember the last 200 commands that I type. Set the number of buffers to 4 or higher. I'll set mine to 4. That means that PowerShell will remember 200 commands for 4 separate PowerShell windows. And then you can enable other options as you wish. I'm going to enable them all except this last one down here, Legacy Controls, and this Control-Shift-C-V for copy-paste. I want you to learn the way that it works by default, and that's why I'm not checking that one. Now over here on the Font tab, we're going to change our font to at least 20 or even 24. I'm going to use 24 because of the videos. It makes it a little bit easier. And then you also want to be sure you choose Lucinda Console. I believe Consolas is the one by default, and you want Lucinda Console. There are some characters, such as the forward tick and the back tick, that you can't tell the difference very well unless you're in Lucinda Console. Now on the Layout tab, I want you to set the window size width to a size where PowerShell fits the console, fits your screen without having the horizontal scroll bar. Now this little guy right here is actually, this little preview is going to move along with this. So I'm going to set the window size width to, I'm going to try 150 at first. See what happens. Well, I can't really see that edge of it. So I'm going to move this window position down to maybe 100 or something. Okay, that's a little bit better. The width could be a little bit more. I'll set that to about 170, and then the height looks like it could go up maybe what, 60. Now the top is too far down, so let me move that down a bit. Okay, there we go. There's the top of it. So this looks about right to me. I want to make sure the entire window fits inside here. Otherwise, a little scroll bar would show up down here, and that's a bad thing. Trust me, it's a really bad thing. Second, I want to make sure that the screen buffer size width is set to the exact same number as my window size width. And you see this is 170, and this is 170 up here. And that I want to make sure that the widths are the same. Again, that's very, very important. Otherwise, when you're typing or looking at commands or looking at output, something that's formatted over here on the right might disappear. So you want to make sure that these two are set to the same number. And then the screen buffer height to at least 3000. Now this is how many lines of buffer you can see. In fact, I might even use 5000 because sometimes very long printouts, I want to be able to scroll up and down in this window and see the entire output. And so that's what this number will affect. All right, these are crucial, as it says here in the notes. These settings are crucial. Not doing them may cause some commands to not format correctly. It can cause some characters to be misread if the font isn't set right. And I've given the reason, as a matter of fact, for each of these changes that we've made.